Music, music, music. Where would we be without music? Welcome back, episode 4, one thread at a time. Starring me, Frankie,
Hello.
Sam, and we have our first inaugural special guest, Corbin. What up, Corbin?
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me.
Hey,
Yes,
shout
sir.
out for
Thank
being
you
our
for coming.
first guest.
Absolutely.
So
All
we
right.
have a music themed podcast for you guys today. I know music, Samir knows music, Corbin knows music, but no one knows music more than me. Ex-drummer here.
There we go. Weren't you in a band?
I was, and we opened up for Newfound Glory. Boys Like Girls wanted us on to open for one of their shows in Milwaukee. Corbin, did you ever play anything?
Instruments? No.
Nah.
I played the recorder.
I mean, I learned a little bit about pianos, guitars, but never mastered it or. Nah.
Okay, we got to get you into that so we can start a band.
Yeah, you gotta teach me, man. Teach me.
Well, I
your
want to
ways.
start off. Let's start off with rappers. I want to know who's the GOAT rapper, greatest of all time. Samir, let's start with you. GOAT rapper.
Goat rapper is the easy one for me. Right. All time Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Hands down. Wheezy F. Don't forget the F. Baby.
That's actually mine too, Lil Wayne.
Nice. I will say Lil Wayne right now, or from before, but I mean, this might be a little controversial to just call him a rapper, but Drizzy Drake. He's getting up there with the greatest of all time.
Not
Right up
rapping though. Not rapping.
Sir, yes, sir. You heard me.
No.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Frankie on that one.
Oh man, I thought you were
I'll
gonna
go
say
with
agree
Lil
with me.
Wayne.
You're
I'll
going
go
with Lil
Lil
Wayne too?
Absolutely. Yeah, lyrically, bar for bar, he's easily one of the greatest. But in my book, I would say Kanye West. I love Kanye West, so
Hey,
Kanye.
okay.
I know we may lose some followers and some viewers, but Kanye
Oh
West,
man,
man,
it's all
number
right.
one.
Nah, you're good. When there was
That's
a
my guy.
Drake Kanye feud, I was Drake. I wasn't. Or I'm sorry, I was Kanye.
Nah,
I wasn't with Drake. I wasn't with Drake.
You're flip flopping now.
I'm not flip flop. No, I'm not flip flopping. And actually, I thought I was gonna be the only one to say Lil Wayne,
Oh no.
and I
That's
had a
cool.
whole
uh,
I had a whole rebuttal like, well, it's kind of like generational. Like for me, it's Lil Wayne.
It's definitely Lil Wayne for me too.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
They
I
had
grew up
what?
on all the hits, Juvenile, all that.
Oh, they had Jay-Z back then. Everybody
Jay
was
Z,
saying he was the
nah,
best.
he's whack.
I yeah, I don't really listen to him too much.
Yeah, he seems like a wannabe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
Over.
Jay-Z either.
Dang.
But
I'm a
Kanye,
fan
I
of
mean, he's
Jay-Z,
from the
just
city, man.
not GOAT.
He's just original. He's us, you know.
That's right.
Everything he went through. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to watch the documentary, but he went
Not
through a
yet.
lot, man. He's
I
He went
very
watched
through
the
the
first
wire.
episode. That
the
was really
richest,
good.
actually. Yeah,
Hmm?
the
He's the
richest,
richest?
a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh
Like
wow.
3 billion net worth.
Isn't Jay-Z the richest?
Nah, I think he's at like 1.2, 1.3.
Oh, damn,
Kanye, I mean,
Kanye.
he made a bill off of his clothing line, the
Damn.
sell to Gap. Yeah, he made a lot of money.
Donda.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind that.
Kanye's got the brand. Jay-Z doesn't have like a brand.
Yeah,
Uh
nah.
The Rock?
What about The
Is
Rock?
that not, isn't that
Oh
a
God, that
brand?
rap song was awful.
The
No,
Rock,
the
Chris Rock.
label. No,
Oh,
RO
okay. All right.
Oh,
ROC.
Oh my god.
ROC.
bro, I
No?
thought you were talking. Yeah. I thought you were talking about The Rock because he made that one rap song.
Oh yeah, I mean he's up there too now with the being the GOAT.
Nah.
The Rock, yeah.
One hit wonder.
Yeah.
What's your guys'
The
favorite
radio
Carter? Favorite Carter
Oh.
album? Which number?
Mine's gonna be number 2, followed by
Man.
3. And like the first one. First one was trash.
Yeah, you go, Frankie, because I can't really say.
You don't have one, or or mine's the Carter 3.
There's 5 Carters right now. 5 Carter albums.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
right
think
now.
so. The Carter
Yeah.
3 that came out in 2008.
Lollipop, right?
That was huge. Everything about a Millie. I was in high school at the time, dude. People just couldn't get enough of Lil Wayne.
Hey,
And
Frankie, check the guest real quick. Someone's trying to
I,
get in.
I got nothing.
Damn.
No hits.
Yeah, I got nothing. I walk into my art classroom in high school, and there was paintings of Lil Wayne with his little red cup. Remember what he said?
In Carol Stream?
Carol Street, dude. Carol Street,
Whoa,
we're
he
wild
leaked
out
it.
here.
He leaked the location. Episode
Yeah.
3, he leaked our location. About to get doxxed.
Carol Stream, Wisconsin, we don't know.
Hey man,
Hey,
did you not get the podcast kit?
They call us the Dirty 630. It's a reason for it.
Yeah, but no, that's where you're from, though. So.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
reside there now.
No,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
absolutely not.
Yeah,
Small town.
but no, I mean honestly, I would say either 3. I like Carter for the way and all the work that Lil Wayne
That's what I was
did,
gonna say.
the remixes and taking people's or individual songs and making them better. It's crazy. Like you'll hear their original version and Lil Wayne will jump on it, and now it's his version. It's his song at that point. So I think I grew up in that phase. A lot of his mixtapes, his albums are okay, but his mixtapes is really his bread and butter for me.
Dude, that's what I was gonna say. His
I had a lot
mixtapes
of
are way
MP3
better.
players. Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if some of our viewers know what an MP3 player is, but
What about burned discs? CDs.
LimeWire, all that stuff, man.
Oh yeah,
I used to get a
Share.
lot of viruses on the computer. So.
dude. LimeWire. Once you heard the Bill Clinton line, you were
Nah.
like, God damn it, ruining the whole fucking song.
Why does it
Exactly.
say I'm getting Eminem? Man, it's not Eminem. I'm getting Rickrolled. That was the original Rickroll.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. Nah, kids won't get that nowadays.
No.
What was your
Lucky.
guys' first MP3 though? A Zune?
Nah.
I had a Zune.
I
I
did have
think
a Zune too.
Oh, go ahead, Sam.
No.
What'd you
That's
say?
all I said.
No, I was gonna mention I had like an off-brand. It was generic. It was from Walgreens. Yeah, we didn't have all the nice stuff at first, but gradually, as
Yeah.
I was trusted with the, generic cheap ones, I was able to get like to a Zune and the higher brands. I ended up getting a. God, I can't even think of what it is right now. The title of the product. Jeez.
Wasn't an iPod, right? Like the Nano.
iPod. Oh my God, it's been so long. The iPod. Yeah, the iPod. The one,
man.
the OG one where you had to scroll with your finger in like a circle.
Yeah.
I had that
Scott
one.
Jobs
Yeah.
is just
First and
rolling in
second.
his grave right now.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I went
sorry,
from
man.
the CD player, and then I got an iPod Mini, and then I got to the iPod Classic, and then an iPod Touch, which basically was like the beginning of the iPhone.
So expensive. It was like 99 cents a song, I think, on
Yeah.
iPod. That's
And-
why
and-
we had no choice but to use LimeWire.
I
We
know.
didn't have a choice.
And like an 8
That's true.
gigabyte iPod costs like $300, which is crazy to think now.
Yeah.
Now we got terabytes on an iPhone. It's crazy.
Dude,
Exactly.
the music industry made this upon themselves.
Yeah.
We had to use LimeWire.
Who's the weakest rapper? I guess.
Oh,
Weakest
I know you're
rapper?
the
Oh man.
moderator, but
No,
There's
no,
a
no.
lot of weak
no,
rappers.
dude, go at it. The weakest rapper. I got
Oh,
two.
yeah.
I got two.
Go.
1, 6ix9ine. Dude's trash. So trash. He's
Come
like,
on. What about
and
that
then he-
Gummo song?
dude,
Yeah,
fuck
come
out of
on.
here. Nah, he
6ix9ine.
sucks. And now he's like
Bangers.
hanging with like the Paul brothers and the Nelk
Nelk
boys
boys.
and shit. Nah. And he's not a good rapper to begin with. Once he went at Chief Keef, it was over. You don't do that.
Yeah, nah. Chief Keef over everything.
Second rapper, which I'm sure to begin with, people don't think he's a good rapper, but I'm just gonna say it anyways because I think he's trash. G-Eazy.
Damn.
I'll agree
I
with
mean-
that. He's more pop.
He is more pop. I
Yeah,
did
that's
some
another
of his
thing.
songs, though.
He's poppy, and I know he's not like, a rapper when you think about it. Like that's not the first guy who comes to mind, but I think he's trash. Why?
gonna say some
Who
of
do you
these,
think? Who are you thinking, Corbin? Weakest dude?
Yeah.
This is controversial. I'd say
Oh, no.
MGK.
Whoa!
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
my
Oh
Dude,
man.
his song
Oh,
with
man.
Waka Flocka,
No.
Wild Boys. Have you heard it?
Okay, that's one hit. But I
Okay,
will
that's a
say his
banger.
diss to Eminem was a banger. I'm just
Rap
joking.
Devil,
MGK,
another
Rap Devil
banger.
was beast. Yeah,
Not weak at
I
all.
would have to say the weakest. I was just joking with the MGK drop.
Oh, thank God.
This guy.
I would say the weakest. And I'm just combing through all the rappers that I've listened to. They're just terrible. Um, sheesh. I don't know. I really don't know.
Speaking of MGK though, did you hear that freestyle he did on that interview on the radio show? That went hard.
That was. Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, come
That one was kind
on,
of
dude. Are you
trash. That one was
serious?
hard. This the one. Which one are you talking about? The one where everybody was confused and no one was like cheering and stuff like that. No one
No,
was
it was
head
like he
bobbing,
was
and he got upset that no one understood it
no.
because that was garbage. Dog
Yeah.
water.
It's literally him in his studio with the interviewer, and that's it.
Who was the interviewer? Like Charlemagne.
No, it was like Hot 97 or something like that.
Mm,
But
I don't
Corbin,
know.
I'm glad you brought up MGK because that's one of the topics we're going to talk about right now.
yeah.
MGK hate.
Iggy Azalea. She's absolutely terrible. I think
Oh,
when Ti,
okay.
I'm thinking through my head, but I
God
would say
awful.
she's probably one of the worst because just completely just terrible. And Ti signing it was just a big mistake. So
Oh,
That was
Ti.
big.
I
I
forgot
think
about
she,
Ti.
yeah, Ti. He's a good
Dude.
rapper, but yeah, I would say her for sure. I'm just thinking through all the rappers that I've ever listened to, and I think that she's just yeah, not original. It's
Nah.
not genuine, not authentic. So
And I kind of feel like she's like I don't know. A lot of these rappers just want to go pop because they want, you want to get on the radio, right? It's like, why wouldn't you?
Cardi.
Cardi B. See, I'm not a fan of Cardi B, Nicki
I like
Minaj.
Cardi. I like
Oh,
Nicki, but
keep going. Keep going. They're only female rappers that you're naming.
Me?
Yeah, you
you're gonna get canceled.
about to.
I named like
Josh,
three. I named like
You said
three
Cardi
guy
B, Nicki
rappers.
Minaj.
what are you gonna say?
Oh, that's true.
Megan Thee
That's true.
Stallion?
Yeah,
You probably
Megan Thee
don't like
Stallion.
Megan Thee
Yeah,
Stallion, huh?
Man,
not really.
What about
what,
Doja Cat?
what do
I
you got
love
out for
Doja
them?
Cat. I
Okay,
love.
okay.
Oh, okay. Whoa, hang on a sec. I want to know about this. I said Lil
What?
Wayne's the best rapper, right? Goat
Oh yeah.
rapper.
hmm
I know this guy's canceled, but the baby, I love him.
As a goat,
I do. I would say he can get there.
he's
No,
more like a farm animal, like on the same farm probably, but not a goat.
nah. He's lost
I
his
think
steam.
so. Oh,
He's
hang on
too
a sec.
busy in the headlines now, man.
Hang on a sec. We just had someone call in
Oh, we
who
got our
will
first fan.
rename, and he will rename. He will remain nameless. Hang on a sec.
All right, here we go. Number one fan. Awesome.
Hey, number one fan.
Can you hear us, number one fan?
I don't know. It's not working.
Very interesting.
Hey, number one fan. Just start talking when
Yeah, whenever it's all set up, just keep going.
Oh, he's muted. Now he's not muted.
He's probably nervous. He or she.
Hey, don't be shy. Come on in.
AirPods work. That is if you have an Apple phone.
Yeah, an Apple phone. I don't think this guy has an Apple phone.
I'm not too sure about that.
I know for a fact he didn't have an iPod.
Hey,
Oh god.
Actually, no. Let me take that back. He might have.
I'm saying we got to have a future episode Android versus Apple.
We can get into that too eventually. Wasn't the
Yeah.
Zune? The Zune was Android, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. It was
100%.
terrible. Well,
Yeah,
at
it
least the one I
was.
had. I think I had the entry level one. That's pretty bad. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think there was levels to it. There was like the entry one, of course, like the storage, but I had like the cheapest one, and it was decent. It worked. Every now and then, like we mentioned, you had to delete music off of it because you would run out of space.
Dude,
So
that was such a
you'd
pain.
had to pick like your favorite songs. Like I want this one on my Zune, or I don't want this one. So
You guys remember when iTunes, when that first came out with that iPod, how much of a pain it was to transfer music onto it?
Oh yeah, you had to go through iTunes and
that's
Dude,
too much.
it was ridiculous. Took forever too.
Yeah,
Like
I think
dial-up
another
or
way
whatever.
was converting YouTube videos to MP3
Ah,
files. I don't know if you
I
guys
did
ever
that
did
too.
that, but that
I
was
had
the
to
Guilty.
do
trick.
that too.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's when LimeShare was or sorry,
Lime
LimeWire.
share.
That went down.
Sorry, BearShare and LimeWire. My bad, my bad. That's when that got a little hot. Everybody was like getting freaked out. They're gonna go ahead and cancel, or not cancel. They're gonna go ahead and FBI is gonna raid us for all our gigs.
Exactly.
That's why we had to do the YouTube converter. People don't
Yeah,
know
I
that.
used to do that too. I actually still do that now sometimes. But you know what? That took up a lot of space on your computer.
What
Yes,
about
it did.
Pirates Bay? Have you guys? I don't want to say anything incriminating.
Oh, yeah,
but
Pirates
I don't
Bay.
want to incriminate anyone.
Do you remember Pirate
Those
Bay?
are
You could
full
download.
albums, man.
Yeah,
Full
albums,
albums.
video games, movies. There was like a
Ugh.
video game I downloaded.
And software. You could download like Final Cut Pro.
I've never done one of those things.
Oh
Maybe
my
just
God,
one
yeah, it was
one
fun.
song. That's it.
But you had to be careful.
That's right.
You had to like download it at a very low like rate of speed. Hold on.
Number one fan.
Hello?
Hey,
we
number
have a
one
number
fan.
one
How you
fan.
doing?
Here we go.
Am I on air?
You're on
You're
air.
on
You're
the
live
air.
with Frankie, Sam, and Corbin.
Here we go.
Wow, it's an honor. I'm your number one fan.
Hey, thanks for calling
Nice
in.
to meet you.
Nice to know you're a guy. I was just joking.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
glad
man.
to know our number one fan is a guy, not a woman.
Why is that? You stay hating on the women. You're gonna get canceled,
It's
man.
being sarcastic. Oh my lord. Okay, listen. I want to get into while we have him here. I want to get into the MGK hate. Corbin brought him up earlier, but I want to talk about him as a rocker, not a rapper. Why does he get
Number
so
one.
much hate? Is it because he's got a hot girlfriend now and was successful?
You want me to answer this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not gonna be a good answer.
Go ahead.
Why he gets all the hate is the underage girls, the comments that he makes.
Huh?
What do you mean? Huh? You've
What do you
never
mean?
heard of this?
No.
Oh my lord! Anybody else hear this? Number one fan, have you heard of this?
I have not.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I swear I'm not making this up.
I mean, I've heard he made insults on legendary bands and artists.
Yeah, that's what I was
he's
gonna
been
bring up.
canceled. But yeah,
Slipknot fans are canceling him. Does anyone here hate Slipknot? Because I do.
I
don't
I'd
hate
never
them.
listened to
Slipknot is trash, and their fans are even trashier.
Is that like Scream or Screamo or
They
I'd
get like
say metal, heavy metal, maybe.
heavy
I
metal?
don't know, they make weird noises. I don't know. They're just weird, and they can't
They
stand
wear
when someone
masks.
else's. That's
Yeah,
the
their
thing. Like,
T-shirts are nice, but
yeah, they make good T-shirts that everyone wears from Hot Topic.
So does Led Zeppelin. Pink
Yeah,
Floyd.
So does Pink
All
Floyd.
right, hey,
yeah.
going back to that MGK thing. All right, so this was a quote from Machine Gun Kelly. I'm not waiting till she's 18. I'll go now. I'm 23, dog. I'm not like a creepy age. You know what I'm saying?
is
Oh,
this
shit, when did he-
Wikipedia?
When did he
I'm
say
just
that?
saying. This is a while ago. I can't remember the year, but let me see if this article has it. Of course, everything on the internet is true, so this is not false. This is
Wikipedia.
I don't remember. It doesn't say when he actually did this though, because this just got posted 2022.
Hmm.
Mm.
So
See,
that's
I think
where the hate comes from.
people don't like him because all the bands who were trying or who are in it already. MGK went from rapping to rock in like a year and was successful, and everyone hates him for it.
He did well though.
Especially the old head pop punk fans. They don't
mean,
like
you
it
would-
either.
You would say you're an old head, right? Pop punk.
No, because
not.
like I didn't get started with like the
You talk
starting
about like
line.
no
and-
effects and stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't start me off, so I would say I'm
Oh.
like in the middle.
Okay. Fair. What about you, Corbin? You listen to pop punk? Nah. All
Nah,
right.
not really.
That's all right.
Corbin, who's your
Number
dad's
one
favorite
fan?
band?
What's that?
Who's your dad's favorite band?
He listens to Linkin Park. I think it's middle
Hey.
between Linkin Park and Blink
Say it.
182.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I mean he listened to that a lot growing up, but I never really caught the drift. I don't listen to that. No.
How old's
As
your
an adult.
dad?
Yeah, how old's your dad?
My dad, he's 46. actually.
See, that's like
for him.
that's
47.
the top of the top
Yeah.
I like that.
of the pop punk stuff.
That's a good answer. Linkin
Number
Park
one fan.
also?
How do you feel about MGK's second album compared to his first rock album?
I didn't like it as much. I felt like he was trying too hard to recreate his first one, like song for song. The first one's really good, but I'm not a fan of the second one, honestly.
Fair.
Yeah, the first
His,
one I'm obsessed with.
his
The
singing
second one,
voice, honestly, his singing voice kind of annoys me at times.
I like it because it's different.
see singers like him, um, Billy Joel Armstrong from Green Day, and then Tom DeLonge from Blink. Their voices aren't like typical, so I like them. On the second MGK album, though, you can kind of tell it's a little overproduced, and it took away from like the rawness from the first album. So I wasn't as big of a fan, but he's still riding off that first album, which I think's a good thing.
Yeah.
But speaking of albums, Mount Rushmore of albums. That means 4 albums that you think are the greatest of all time, and then I'll give you an honorable mention. Let's
Damn,
start
who
with
wants to go first?
number one fan. You can start this, or actually, no, because I didn't tell him we were gonna talk about this, so I'll give you Corbin. I'll let you go first
You want me to go first? Okay.
because you knew this was coming.
Yeah, I mean, I would say number one. Well, it's Mount Rushmore. So
Yeah, it doesn't have
I
to
mean,
be
I
like
would
in order. It's
say,
just
yeah, Graduation by Kanye West.
Nice.
Um, I'm really feeling the Forest Hill Drive by J. Cole. Drake's album, the most recent one. I can't think of the title. I always forget it.
oh,
I can check on my cell, but I really like his most recent. I feel like that was his most successful, in my opinion. Certified Lover Boy. That was a great
Certified
album.
Lover Boy.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of good albums, but I think there's every song in the album I listen to, I don't skip, so it's kind of hard to do so. And then I'm a huge XO fan. I don't know if you guys like The Weeknd
Yes,
uh,
sir.
or even Nav. I love Nav a lot. So I mean, I would have to go, and he's got a few. I would say Good Intentions. It's between Good
Okay.
Intentions and Bad Habits by Nav. So check them out
Nav.
if you are into
That's a good
XO.
one.
He's a good
There we
artist.
go.
But yeah, those are my top 4 personally.
Yeah, those.
What
those
about
are
an
all really
honorable
good.
mention? One
Honorable
that just
mention.
barely made it. Do you have a fifth one or nah?
Man, I'm thinking. I don't know. I mean, I would say Meet the Woo too. I
Okay.
like Pop
That's a good
Smoke. If
one.
you guys like Pop Smoke,
No,
that's
yeah,
pretty.
that's
That's
a
another
good
album
one.
I can
I like
listen
Pop
to
Smoke.
every single song.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. I'll give you
Honorable
guys
mention.
mine. Mine would be Blink 182 self-titled. That's my all-time favorite. That one I can listen anytime, anywhere, all the way through. The Carter 3, Lil Wayne. We Don't Need to Whisper, Angels and Airways. That one like hits me in the heart. And this album kicked off. Well, let me say the album first. After Hours, The Weekend.
Ah,
That's my 4th, and that one kicked Green Day's American Idiot off of my Mount Rushmore. So American
Damn.
Idiot, Green Day will be my honorable mention, but I couldn't get enough of the Weekend After Hours album. I love everything about it. It sounds kind of 80s, like old school 80s R&B, hip hop kind of stuff.
mhm.
That's got to be it.
Some
Number
good
one
titles.
fan. Do you have an answer for this one?
Yeah, and I think I want to hear what Frankie thinks the first 2 are on mine.
The first 2 on your list, what it
Yeah.
would be?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to guess American Idiot.
Yep.
Okay, American Idiot. And Enema of the State.
Yep. Those were my
by,
top
by
2.
Blink? Nice. See, that's hard for me too, going between Enema of the State and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
See, for me, I got into Animal way before Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. So that one resonated with me because I've been listening to it for a lot longer. Take Off Your Pants Jacket is solid, but I feel like I actually got into it way too late. Like I
Yeah.
started listening to Enema, and then after Enema, I listened to Self-Titled, and I was obsessed with those two albums. And then I got into Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. So that's the only reason why I didn't even put Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, even in my honorable mentions. But so I have those two on my list, and then the last two were pretty hard. I put Homesick by Day to Remember. That one is like front to back, no skips. It's a very like each song is very different on it. And what was my last one? I have a notes app open. My last one I put All Killer No Filler by Sum 41. Just a solid,
Nice.
very nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
forgot.
a good one.
Damn, I forgot about Day to Remember.
Yeah,
See,
this
like,
was hard. I honestly have
hard.
more honorable mentions than like I have just like the four that I picked for my Mount Rushmore. I spent a lot of time thinking through this.
Yeah, this is like something I always think about because like I never know if like the albums for me on my Mount Rushmore, they don't necessarily the songs don't have to be better than other albums that weren't on my Mount Rushmore. Sometimes it's like a mix of like where I was in my life at the time I
Yeah.
was listening to it for the first time.
Yeah.
And it just like that's like Angels and Airwaves, we don't need to whisper. It reminds me of like early high school when like me and number one fan and our friends, I don't know, we first started becoming like our own person, and that was like the album I was listening to during that time. So that one, I don't think ever gonna be off of my Mount Rushmore.
I actually have a notes app that I created like a number of years ago on my phone of my top 25 albums of all time.
Name
Oh,
like
nice.
name the next five, real
The
quick.
next
But
five,
yeah,
um, Tell All Your Friends from Taking Back Sunday,
That's a good one.
A Lesson in Romantics, Mayday Parade, From Under the Cork Tree, Fall Out Boy, Sticks and Stones, Newfound Glory.
Damn.
see, I was going to before I guessed Enema and American Idiot. My third guess would have been the Mayday Parade album.
Yeah, that one is another solid one front to back. Like there's no songs that I skip on that one, but I don't know, I feel lame saying Mayday Parade, but whatever.
That's
a
how I am
solid
with Boys
list,
Like
man.
Girls. I'm like, do I say that one? But
Yeah, I
This
thought
is
for sure that
personal.
was going to be your honorable mention, Frankie.
yeah, it's close. It's pretty close to being there.
And see, this is what I have trouble with is that like when you say like okay, your favorite albums of all time, it's like well at one point in my life, a couple of these albums were like what I had on repeat, right? Driving around when we first got our license, those were the CDs we listened to. So this was harder for me because a lot of the like the top four that I picked, like Enema of the State, American Idiot, like those are just classics. You know what I mean? Like at any point in my life, I could listen to those and really enjoy them.
Yeah, and that's how I am with the Blink self-titled. I feel like that is the album that and like My Chemical Romance. They're the ones who really got that emo thing going
Yeah.
because it hit like the mainstream, but it was emo enough to be considered emo. So a lot of bands took that and ran.
This is a very hard question, man. I don't know if I can do just four. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Back in the day, if when I first got my first albums, um, I mean, I would have said my Mount Rushmore was System of a Down, Toxicity,
Ugh.
the Eminem Show. Hey, man, I'm just personal preference. The Eminem Show, Enema of the State, and then probably all Killer No Filler. But I mean, now I'd probably say Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, Blink 182, In Love and Death, The Used, um, Dirty Sprite 2, Future, of course.
Yeah, you have to.
Actually, now maybe What a Time to Be Alive. I can't remember. I don't know. And then this one's tough. Right now, currently, it's probably gonna have to be "Take Care" by Drake. Honorable mention.
That's
gonna
what
be
I
Carter
thought
2.
Corbin's was gonna be.
I'm sorry. Yeah, "Take Care," man. But then honorable mention, Lil Wayne, Carter 2.
Mm.
But I like the
Okay.
Drought 3 as his mixtape, and that should have been an album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I thought Take Care was gonna be on yours, Corbin. I love Take Care. That's a great album too. And I'm
Yeah,
not like
it's
a
hard.
huge Drake fan.
He's got a lot of hits, a lot of good
he-
albums, but that Certified Lover Boy is just different to me. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that
You
one
could
actually
listen
topped
to
the
Party.
Kanye one.
Dude, we're
They
gonna
both
have to
came
do
out at
like
the
a
same
top
time.
10.
No
I
The
know.
comment.
Weekend, the trilogy. That's a great set. I mean, I don't know. The Black Keys. You guys listen to the Black Keys? El Camino.
Yeah, I've heard that. I'm
That's a
not a
good
big
one.
fan, but
Bangers. I can't choose.
I want to talk about something else too. And this
Go ahead.
this is a little more controversial.
Before,
And
before we switch
serious.
topics, I have a question for you guys. What was your guys' first album that you like ever bought or listened through straight through? Because I know what mine is, and it's actually kind of a funny story. But I want to hear what your guys' is.
It's actually funny. I have a funny story for this one too. My boy Josh, we're riding what's it called? I had my Sony Walkman. Actually, it was an off-brand Walkman. It wasn't like the actual Walkman. It was one of these like $20 ones, CD players. He had like this burnt disc. He didn't tell me what it was, and we were just riding in the bus going to school, and he pops it on. It's the Toxicity album from System of a Down. That was like the first one. I was like, damn, okay. I was angry. I was an angry kid.
See, my first one, other than like Kids Bop or not. Oh my God, not Kids Bop.
Do you mean now?
The Now CDs. Yeah, the Now CDs.
Were you in one of the music videos?
Yeah, no. After
Don't
like the
knock
Now
Kids Bop.
CDs, American Idiot was the first one I like went out to get and listened to. That's what got me into my own music. So American Idiot is mine.
How about you, Corbin?
Man, it's crazy bringing back the old days. Actually, the first album that I bought with my own money was Chief Keef, Finally Rich.
Hey,
And I waited in line for that. I got the poster and everything. And at
yo,
the time,
Sosa.
I was working retail at Foot Locker, and everyone else was like old heads. And I just turned it up all the way. I put the CD in the CD player, and I turned it all the way up, like busting the stereo. And they're like, "Yo, like turn that down." I'm like, "Nah, I'm feeling myself."
You were probably lit
And
like shit though.
yeah, and then they turned they turned the song off, and they're like, turn it off."
Dude,
So I
that
had to
album
put it
gets people
back, and
going, man. That
yeah, I
gets the
started
colleges
bumping it at
going.
home.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
man.
The college
Banger.
pre-games, they love Chief Keef, Finally Rich.
Finally Rich. Yeah, it's another album that you just can't skip. Every single song is a hit.
Damn. This is why this Rushmore question is too
I know,
damn
but
hard.
you got to
Yeah,
do it, though.
it's
Yeah,
so hard.
yeah. There's
What
a
was
lot of
you-
albums that I'm leaving out, but
Yeah.
Number
but
one fan. What's yours? What's your story?
So the first album, like front to back album that I actually like continuously listened to in my Walkman was actually Astro Lounge by Smash Mouth. I was actually gonna put that on my Mount Rushmore as a joke, but
nice.
for whatever reason, one of my cousins bought it for me for Christmas, and this was like right when I got a Walkman, right? Like um my introduction into music was like those hit clips. Do you remember those little things that
Oh, yeah.
15 or 20 seconds of a song? So I was stoked to like get like an actual album that I can listen to front to back on my Walkman. And yeah, for whatever reason, it was Astro Lounge by Smash Mouth. I'm pretty sure I still have it in the basement, actually.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
let
those
me
hit
borrow
clips-
that.
Yeah.
You let me borrow that, and I was like, I gotta listen to this as many times as I can before I get it back, and because I love the song that was like, "When the morning comes."
Oh, that's a good one.
That one was good.
Yo, those hit
Man.
clips, those kind of remind me of NFTs.
yeah, you're taking it
Tossing
back.
that out there. Tossing that
I had to
out there.
dust off. I was like, I remember the hit clips.
Hip clips were
Man.
kind of cool. They sounded like shit, but it was like,
I think I came in at the tail end of it though. But I remember the hit clips.
Yeah.
Dude, isn't it crazy though how far we've come? Like we thought these hit clips were cool where we can listen to like 20 seconds of a song and there's crackling in the headphones, and now we can put like unlimited number of songs on our phones. It's
Yeah,
wild.
did you join in after we were talking about shoot, I did it
LimeWire.
again. LimeWire
LimeWire.
and BearShare and
I
Pirate
was
Bay?
listening
Pirate
in.
Bay.
My microphone wasn't working, but I heard some of the conversation.
Damn, it just
Napster.
takes
That's
us
another
back.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Napster.
cut it down. We're not promoting. This is not an ad.
See, you want to know what's crazy? Is we used to do the whole LimeWire thing, and you just get as many songs as you can, thinking like you're gonna get busted soon. like the fans that number one fan said, we have millions of songs on our phone, right? But it's
Mhm.
you literally have every single song ever made for $10 a month. I think that's great.
Well, not some of the mixtapes. The mixtapes are definitely not like the Wiz
Yeah, you need
Khalifa one.
SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
SoundCloud. Wiz
SoundCloud.
Khalifa. That one song, Cabin Fever. It had like a "We Are the Champions" sample, and I guess it wasn't cleared, so they changed it to a different. Just look it up on Apple or whatever. Has a different sound. It sucks. I don't listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
on
we're
Apple.
down to 2.
Did you guys hear those AI Juice World like songs?
Nah.
I actually don't think I have.
When you guys have a chance, you gotta like YouTube Juice World AI, and they put he does Hey There Delilah, like someone you can make his voice sing words or whatever, and he does Hey There Delilah. Oh my god, it's so good.
Dude, technology is scary.
I'm gonna try to find it. Keep talking while I find this.
All right, well, I got another funny story. The first album that I was gonna purchase with my parents, guess what that was? You guessed it, Eminem, the Eminem Show. And you know
Did you-
what?
Did you get it
Not
from
good
Tower
call.
Records?
I can't remember where. Oh, FYE. I got it from FYE, and we definitely bumped it on the way home. Probably about a minute, and then they told me to turn it off.
Was it the clean one? That's just
No, it was the explicit.
Next.
That's why we turned it off.
You should have got curtain call. That's I'm joking.
Dude,
That Stan song was great.
Yeah.
my mom would get so pissed because I'm a drummer and I always obsess about Travis Barker, and she'd be like, your role model should be like your uncle and blah blah blah.
Our
You don't
number
have
one fan.
your number one fan. You should be more like him. He's an idol, and you don't need to. Because I wanted tattoos and a mohawk, like really
You got the
bad.
tattoos.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know
guitar,
if you can
like
do the.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah,
feel like the
That was a
characters.
banger. Rock band.
Yeah.
my hairline robbed me of ever being able to get a mohawk.
Hey, well now Travis Barker
You can get an implant.
doesn't have hair either.
Could.
He could.
I'm
Hey,
just joking.
here it is. Here it is.
So
I
wait,
didn't know
that wasn't actually him like recording that, right?
No, they
That's
did that
crazy.
after he even passed.
That is wild.
Isn't that
Dude,
weird?
not to go off on a tangent, but that kind of reminds me of like the deep fakes of like
yeah,
people's
that creeps me
like, it's
out.
The
crazy.
Tom
That's
Cruise guy.
crazy. Yeah, that Tom Cruise guy. I literally just found him like yesterday or something like that.
Ugh,
Yo, what about the original
That's scary.
deepfakes? The Michael Jackson holograms.
Oh yeah, and Tupac.
Crazy. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
surprised they don't do more of those.
Yeah, it would make a lot of money if they did.
They
Yeah.
probably would.
Like I would go see a Queen concert with the hologram Freddie Mercury
That'd
easily.
be awesome.
They should reenact the beef between Tupac and Biggie. I'd watch that. We'd solve a murder case.
Yeah,
Second
I would like to
chance.
see that too. Actually,
P Diddy's the one who did it. That's what I heard.
but okay, let's get into this before this will be like the last thread we talk about.
All right.
Even though we didn't even go off a thread today, but whatever. Travis Scott, Astroworld, that whole tragedy. Do you think it's Travis Scott had? Was it his fault, or no? Was it something else?
Have you? There's one clip that comes to mind on that is Lollapalooza when he was trying to incite a riot at his shows. So I'd say partially Travis Scott was definitely egging them on. His
Yeah,
shows
but
are wild.
doesn't everyone do that though? They
Not
tell
like
the
Travis
fans to go
Scott, man. Not like
I don't know.
Travis.
People were complaining how he didn't stop things because he couldn't. He saw everyone's like, oh, he saw people getting crushed. Why didn't he do anything? Number one fan and me have played on stage before. Nowhere near that. Like I'm talking like a fucking little bar venue with like a few flashing lights.
Mm-hmm.
But like even for me, it was hard to see. I don't know if that's how number one fan was, but
Usually the drummer's in the back though, right?
yeah. What about you? Number of fan was in the front. Could you see?
Kind of. I was just focusing on playing my instrument and not messing up.
And the girls in the stands.
Uh-oh. Frankie
But,
is
like-
setting us up for trouble.
He didn't say nothing.
He is setting us up for trouble in this call.
But look-
Corbin, what do you think?
Well, what I'm saying is, imagine a high production light show. How are you gonna see?
That's true.
I'll defer to number one fan. I want to see what they think.
Yeah, I mean that's always why, like, you know, when like artists on stage, it's like an old cliche that like, oh, you know, turn on the house lights, right? So like an artist on stage can actually see the crowd. So I get what you're saying, Frankie. Like it's a huge production. Like I'm sure there are millions and millions of dollars that go into it, right? So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's like you're just focused on performing and trying to make it as fun as possible.
Yeah,
By inciting a riot.
It's tough. I mean, you can't place all the blame on Travis Scott.
No.
You know, there's got to be some accountability. Like I believe there were a few deaths, rest in peace. Like children, me personally, I don't think I would ever take my 5 or 6-year-old to a
No.
concert in that setting. And you know that Travis Scott is that kind of artist. You
Yeah.
know, like the scream, not scream, but you know, just the riots and the inciting that he does. It's like it's probably not a good idea, as well as the different drugs that they use and stuff like that. So
Yeah, you're just surrounded by.
you just got to be careful, and mindful of those kind of things. Know that that's the risk that you're taking when you go. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, who let them in? Who let the 5-year-olds in?
I don't
Like
know.
that venue, that's a janky venue, man.
When it's a festival
Yeah.
like that, I think it's just allowed.
Oh, it was a fest?
Yeah.
Janky.
Yeah. and
Well,
it's-
the thing is, they
it's-
didn't
you
even
gotta
die
share the blame.
from. They didn't even die from getting trampled. It was from they couldn't breathe. There was no air. That's how tight it was.
It was also Texas.
Yeah, very hot.
Very hot. Yeah.
Venue.
Beautiful.
Man, I got heavy fast. I just wanted to come on and talk about Blink-182.
We didn't even talk about Blink-182 that much. Damn.
Well, we could talk about Travis Barker. Do you guys think he's a sellout?
No, absolutely not.
No, he seems like he just genuinely wants to like play the drums.
Yeah.
He's always been
that's
like
what I
that, though.
Yeah. Like I don't think he's really selling out.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't either. You think about like he goes from anywhere from MGK to some dude you've never heard of, who has like 2 songs out.
He's the pop punk Dr. Dre.
He really is.
Dude, it's crazy to think he started with that band, the Aquabats. Do you remember them? They used to like dress up.
What the-
Yeah, the Aquabats
Yeah.
and Feeble. Remember his actual first
about
band, Feeble?
What about the transplants or whatever?
Oh, the
They're pretty
transplants are
good.
awesome.
They had that one banger.
Yeah, it was like
Diamonds and
randomly in like a shampoo commercial. I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
Diamonds and Guns.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
No, I don't think it was Diamonds and Guns. Wait,
No,
was
it
it
Diamonds and Guns? No, it was It had the piano in the beginning.
Yeah,
And
we're
it went,
thinking.
and it went
wrong.
woohoo!
Yep.
It is Diamonds and Guns.
Woohoo! Is it?
I couldn't even tell you.
Corbin, you might like them. You should check them out, the Transplants.
Transplants. I'm gonna Google it.
I don't even know what genre.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Diamonds and
Diamonds
Guns.
and Guns. Okay.
Okay, that's not.
Banger.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, Corbin, I think you would like them. Your dad actually might like them.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows of them.
They're not like rappy, but they. I don't know. I don't even know what to
I'm
They
call
sure
talk
he
them.
about
knows
diamonds.
of
They
them.
talk about guns.
Yeah, they're like rap rock. Yeah, I'm sure he knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Sabrina, did you have any side threats for us or
Side threads for today? No, I don't.
no?
It's actually already 45 minutes.
Damn, what a bummer.
Sorry.
Bulls
went long.
lost.
We should do a music
Bulls
part
got
2.
beat 4-1. So
Bulls
so-
lost. Oh man.
The Bulls
So much
lost.
for
What was the
that.
score?
110 to 116.
Sheesh.
I was actually surprised that they game.
Yeah.
I am shocked they didn't win too, but
The more
I
I
guess
see
one-
them, the more I don't like them.
One more thread. Who's gonna win the NBA championship?
We actually answered this, I think, one time before.
yeah,
My
but
answer
my
was the
answer's already.
Suns.
Mine was the Nets.
Yeah, but now I'm giving you the chance to change your answer.
Miami Heat.
Yeah, I got Heat.
I'm going Golden State Warriors.
Golden State Warriors.
You're going Golden State too?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll put money on it.
Steph Curry with
I
a shot,
know.
boy.
Steph Curry, man, he's back. Jordan Poole,
Dude,
Klay Thompson, come on, baby. Draymond.
speaking of Steph
come on.
Curry, MGK was kind of like Steph Curry. Everybody hated Steph Curry because he came out of nowhere, became MVP. All these like kids loved him. Very relatable.
That was a good analogy. Brought it right back to the music.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. Corbin, thanks for officially being the first guest. Number one fan. Thanks for being the number one fan.
Yes.
Always.
Number 2,
Well-
I guess. Just joking.
Number one fan. Funny how that
There you
works.
go.
And
You
if
want to reveal
anyone,
your identity?
What's out there? There's a lot. I'm not the only one.
he's the Batman.
He's vengeance.
Oh my-
All right, thanks for listening, everybody. See you later.
All
A
right,
smart, A
guys.
smart, A smart.
Peace.
Frankie. It's supposed to upload. You have to wait for it to upload.
What is
messed
going
up.
on?
He just messed up. This thing might have
Wait.
been a waste of time.
No way.